Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katya. For those of you who do, welcome back. So this video has been asked time and time again how I organize my jewelry. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know how important and how much I love my jewelry. I feel that it elevates a look, it transforms your look, it makes it that your outfit looks unique and fun, and it adds a little twist on things. So my jewelry is very important. Sometimes when you have too much jewelry, it's hard to sort of go through everything. I'm sure there's so many different ways that you can organize your jewelry, but this is what works for me and the type of jewelry that I have. There's another thing that I want at some point. I want this sort of armoire that you can hang on the wall. It's sort of like a mirror. You open it up and you have like all kinds of storage for your jewelry. That is another option. At some point, I might get that as well. But for right now, I thought I would show you the real deal and show you how I've been organizing my jewelry and how I sort of am able to see what it is that I do have. Because sometimes when you have so much jewelry, it can be overwhelming and you do end up forgetting some of the pieces that you have. So I feel organizing your jewelry allows you to see your jewelry and be able to remember what you do have and be able to say, okay, today I'm gonna wear this with this. And me being ADHD, I think that it is a way that works for me and that I'm able to visually see everything. So anyway, without further ado, we are going to jump right into this video. It is not going to be a long one. It's pretty much going to be a short one. I want to show you because you have asked. So of course, when you ask, I have to deliver for you. I have some in my main closet and then I have some in my sort of slash beauty room slash closet room. Some of them in my closet rooms are the ones that I don't normally wear as often, and then the one that is in my closet, it is the smaller one. The smaller one is my closet, and then my beauty room is sort of where I go get ready and get dressed. And so without further ado, I'm going to show you how I organize it and what works for me. And so let's jump right into this video. Enjoy. Okay, so the majority of my jewelry is in this closet room, the smaller one in the bedroom. And I usually keep most of my jewelry here and in that first drawer that's right there. It's not the biggest cube, but I do with what I have, and that is the only space that I have that's there. Most of my jewelry that's there are jewelry that I wear more often. So let me get a little closer, show you how I organize. So let me start on this side right here. Here are my bangles. I keep them all on this velvety bracelet holder. And some of them are thrifted, some of them are from Kuakaya, some of them are given from me as a gift from my mother-in-law, also from my mother. So it's a mix of bangles and bracelets that I love and that I tend to grab when I want to wear them. Moving on to this first drawer here, here are my arm cuffs, here are my bracelets again that I tend to go towards. These are my everyday bracelets. I usually wear a lot of cuffs like this. That's my go-to. This first drawer are the cuffs. Moving on to the second one, these are my watches. Then we move on to here, there's some brooches. There's this beautiful bracelet that I had gotten as a gift. Then you go into earrings, dangly long earrings. There's sort of more statement earrings in here. Once you go through all of these bracelets, there's my cuffs from Kuakaya. There's these beautiful cuffs here that I've collected throughout the years. There's this. There are cuffs up there as well. There's other bracelets, but these are the ones that I tend to grab and go kind of thing. Moving on to the back here, we have my silver necklaces, and in the back we have other jewelry. So let me take that out to show you what necklaces and where. So most of these are from Kuakaya, and then the other ones are pretty much a mix of gifts, thrifted. Some of them are from Kuakaya, some of them I bought, and those are more my sort of ethnic-y, if I want to have a more exotic look. The first ones are more boho style, gypsy. Again, the necklaces that I love and I pretty much wear daily. I'm not saying I put them all at the same time, but some of them I choose, some of them I layer. Okay, so let's move on to this side of the little cube here. I keep all of my earrings in a separate drawer, so let me show you. So here are one pair of earrings. I put two in here, but most of them are little earrings that I put in little drawers so that they're not all mixed up. That's another thing maybe I should do is label. So there's earrings in there. It's pretty much all of my earrings. These are a little bit more fancy, more my holiday earrings, and these as well. Holiday earrings, a little sparkle and shine like this. So this is pretty much all earrings in there. So there's like 3 layers of earrings. Then you go into my perfumes. That's some of my perfumes, my go-to perfumes. Everything in this little cube is what I love to wear and are my favorites. Let's put it this way. They're my favorites. So moving on to my drawer. So here is more of my jewelry. So, okay, let me start off with this little box right here. This again are earrings that I love. They're rings that do not fit in the ring holder because they're too big. There's my ear cuffs. There's beautiful earrings. There's also more earrings here and more earrings. So it's pretty much, again, beautiful earrings that don't fit in that little box there. So I put them here, and yeah, there's these little dangly ones here. You for sure saw me wear them in a YouTube video at some point. So here are some of my rings that I tried to organize the best way that I can. Color coordinate from gold to silver to turquoise. And yeah, so these are some of my rings. I love that I can see them, and whatever ring I feel like grabbing, I grab. Or if I'm more into the gold today, or if I want to mix my metals, then I can. This is a great way to organize your rings. Another way that I feel is that I had done a couple years ago was in the sewing. There's these like sort of wooden, not dowels, but they have like a bunch of like little hooks. If I can show you little stands, and if I can show you, I will put a picture up on the screen. That is another great and affordable way to organize your jewelry. I had that for many years. I don't know what I did with it, but I guess I got rid of it. So I will show you. It's another way. I had found it at the thrift store, and I was like, I know it's to hold the thread for sewing and so that you can display your thread and all of the colors, but I had put rings on there. So that's another option as well. I wanted something a little bit more flat that can go in the drawer and takes up a little bit less space. But if you do have space, then you can definitely use the other thing. Okay, so now moving on to my thinner necklaces. They're all of my gold necklaces and my chains. Again, necklaces that I sort of mix together. A lot of these necklaces are either from Koa Kaya, again, pieces that I got as gifts. Also, Ana Luisa. What else? I mean, there's a mix of all of my chains that I love to layer and dual stacking. There's these beautiful sun. I mean, how gorgeous is that? There's a little heart there. There's so many different necklaces. I couldn't even tell you how many I have. I love a good layering necklace. So this is all of the gold ones, obviously keeping it color coordinated. I feel that when I do that, I can find myself a little bit better. And then moving on to the silver. So these are all of my silver ones. Again, my silver chains. There's a lot of different charms there. There's the sun, there's a cross. There's a little fairy somewhere right there. There's crystals, another moon necklace. So again, a lot of them are Koa Kaya gifts and some are thrifted. It's an assortment of necklaces, but at least this way I know which one is which. It might look a little bit more disheveled, but I do see which ones are there. And then there's all of the charms at the bottom. So yeah, these are all of my silver necklaces. Again, this section is pretty much my go-to. So I know I keep repeating myself because I have a different section where they have different purposes. So these are like when I'm filming, or if I'm going out, or if I'm going to run some errands, or yes, believe it or not, I wear stuff like this to go run errands. Yep. I layer and stack, whether I have an event or I have somewhere to go to. These are my grab and goes and the ones that I love the most. And I love how you can stack these one on top of each other. It's such a great way to be organized, but yet have enough room. I'm probably gonna go get more since I do have a little bit more room here. I could probably stack 2 more, and then there I'm gonna get more as well for the rings and other stackables. And I think they're perfect in this drawer, this itty bitty drawer, but it's like a perfect little nook for me. Now moving on to my next section. This is another section from the closet here. I put a lot of my statement necklaces in this area here. So I have these little hooks that I put on the wall like this. And these are more of my beaded necklaces, again my statement necklaces, my oversized necklaces. I wanted to put them all together. I think this is one of my favorites. When you look at them, they look all so beautiful together. I have some as well here with some of my favorite purses from Koa Kaya, and then there's other ones here, and then there's this beautiful one. I don't know why I'm showing you my purses, but I am. These are necklaces. There's this color and this color. And then there's all of these. I tried to color coordinate. So there's like the more beigeier section here. There's the more reddish, purpley, and then there's the blue in the back there. But there's so many beautiful necklaces. Like I'm sure you remember this one here. There's also this gorgeous quartz crystal that was handmade. I've had the privilege to work with so many amazing designers. I feel so lucky to have them. And to me, they're sort of like little art pieces. They have to be hung. I feel it looks pretty on the wall, and it's a great way to organize your jewelry. So yeah, I end up getting these hooks. I think it was at one of my fabric stores. They're little wood hooks and they're very simple. That is one of my other sections here of my necklaces. So another place I store some of my jewelry is in these little baskets here. So I have a lot of my cuffs in here, a lot of my beaded cuffs. These are the ones that I wear a little bit less because they're a little bit more out there. But yeah, there's some cuffs in here. They're more colorful, I would say, cuffs, and nonetheless, these were hand beaded. I keep some in there. And then I keep some necklaces in here. Then I think that this is a belt. So it's pretty much a lot of colorful stuff that I keep here. Colorful accessories. Again, more statement pieces, more pieces that I tend to go to a little bit less, but I still love them and I am not getting rid of them. So in here are other little storage bins that I have. Moving on to this section, these are, I would say these 3 boxes are other jewelries that I have in there as well. They are jewelry that I don't go towards. They're more keepsakes. Jewelry from my grandmother, jewelry from my mom, jewelry that I tend to grab less. So I stored them in these little boxes here. So that is another little place where I store some jewelry, but I don't want to get rid of them. I don't have the heart to. The hoarder in me keeps them in these boxes. Okay, so another place I store some of my jewelry is in the beauty room. You already know this is sort of my little sanctuary. It's where I get ready, where I get dressed, and it's my little zen room. This is another place where I keep some of my jewelry, which is right in here in these cupboards here. There is handbags here, then there are my scarves. A lot of you have asked how I store my scarves, and this is pretty much what works for me. I ended up finding these big jars at Michael's, I think maybe 2 years ago, and I love them. I think they're so practical. They look pretty, and yeah, that's how I keep some of my scarves. Then moving on to more jewelry. So here I have some, obviously keeping it in the color coordination. I have some gold jewelry here. I have some silver ones, and most of these here are necklaces. Pretty much all of them are necklaces. So then I have a lot of some color necklaces, some with tassels and beautiful detailing. These ones like this, and then with all of these beautiful things here. There's this choker and this head crown as well. And in the back of these 2 right there, which I'll pull out for you, it is all of my black necklaces. So keeping it organized, keeping it in the color coordination, that's what works for my mind so that I can find myself. And when I'm looking for something, I know where to go right away. So there is all of my beautiful black necklaces. A lot of them, I have one side that is more boho, and then I have another side that is a little bit more grunge. So that is where I store all of my jewelry, and feel that it works for me for the time being until maybe I end up finding something else that's going to work. But for the amount of space that I have, that is sort of where I keep everything. And then Down here, there's some of my most worn sunglasses, my headbands, and then more handbags at the bottom. So that's what's pretty much all in this armoire here. And yeah, so that is my jewelry. I put them on these stands, but what you can use as well are candle holders. I think candle holders are a great way to hang your necklaces or your bracelets. So that is another way that maybe you can use things around the house and you don't have to go out and spend so much money. I also have used in the past some of my statues, and then I put some necklaces over it. You can hang them from a corner of a mirror. There's so many ways that you can organize your jewelry and not cost a lot. Like this stand here, I had DIY'd. If you remember, it's sort of like a little tea bracket, and then I glued all of these beautiful shell pieces and then created a little extra thing to put some rings in. But right now it's pretty much all of my necklaces in here. So there's so many ways for you to organize without breaking the bank. A lot of you have asked, and this is how I organize my jewelry. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Let me know if you have suggestions. I do have a small space, so it's not like I have a huge amount of space to put my jewelry. So I had to get a little bit, not creative, but you know, work with what I have. But if you have any other suggestions on things that I can use, or you know, links to things, I would love to hear it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So of course, like usual, I mentioned what I am wearing in my intro outro, and for today I am wearing this super cute blouse from Zara. I got it I think last year, and it has this sort of little tie here, and you can either wear it loose like how I'm wearing it, or you can make it into a bow, so it's sort of like a bow shirt. I love it. It's a denim on denim look today. That's what I'm channeling. And then my jeans are from H&M. They're like high-waisted dark blue jeans, a little bit flared at the bottom. For my jewelry, it is pretty much a mix of Ana Luisa, Koa Kaya, and one of my girlfriend's Soul Eye jewelry that I wear this ring over and over. It's permanently stuck on my finger. So yeah, that's pretty much all the jewelry that I'm wearing. And I'm not wearing a hat today, surprisingly. I didn't feel like this look went with a hat. I was feeling very, with the big earrings, I was feeling very J-Lo 2000s, 2001s with the wavy hair. Oh my gosh. So anyway, so that's the outfit, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up, your continuous support. I keep repeating myself, but I will keep repeating myself. I want you to know that I read every single comment, and they truly melt my heart. They really do help me more than you know. You are the reason why I keep doing this. You guys are so special to me. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, and I love you. I will see you in my next video. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. It's probably gonna be a DIY of some sort. It's been a little while. Then the one after, I'm gonna take you thrift shopping, because I went thrift shopping recently and found so many treasures that I have to show you. And also, when this video goes up, I will have stuff on Koa Kaya too. So anyway, I love you so much. I will see you next time. Have an amazing week. Mwah. Bye guys.